I'm delighted to say that joining me is the head coach, Matt Peet. Matt, before we get on to pre-season and the upcoming season, just explain what the club is actually doing today and what you're hoping to achieve out of combining the media day with testing.
Yeah, always two big events for us in our pre-season, the media day and the testing. I think the media day has been growing year on year. We use it as an opportunity to give the likes of yourself a bit of insight, plenty of interactions with the players, and we build it into a training day. And also the testing day is a great checkpoint in our pre-season where the S&C staff particularly can have a look at the lads, put them through a battery of tests that they repeat that they did earlier in pre-season and see how progress is going.
Who's impressed you most? I want two players this pre-season. Who stood out?
I think you'll see today with the yo-yo testing, Cruz Lehman, since he come in, has led the way. I think he came second or third the first time he did the yo-yo, and he's just won one group there. I'd like to single out young Jack Fireman as well. It's his first pre-season with us. He's probably come up a year earlier than we was projecting on his development, which is credit to the season he had last year, and he's working really hard. But across the board, pre-season doesn't guarantee a good season, but you can certainly prepare for one.
Last year certainly was a good season, wasn't it? You are the reigning Super League champions. With that, is there added pressure heading into season 2024?
Well, I certainly would have rather have won it and been asked that question. I think since I got the job, I've been asked about the pressure that comes with it in different ways, whether it was being new and unknown and whatnot, building on a decent first year or now the fact that we're champions. So I think the pressure really is the same the whole time at a club like this. The expectation is big and we wouldn't have it any other way.
How does this team improve this year?
Well, there's plenty of ways, yeah. Get fitter, faster, stronger, better interactions with each other, improve our skills, improve our preparation. Across the board, really, there's not one particular element. We just look to continually come into work, learn, improve, and we want to challenge one another and support one another to get better. It's really simple.
You've recruited pretty heavily in the middles. Would you say that perhaps that was one of the weaknesses last year?
No, it wasn't one of the weaknesses. I just feel it's one of those areas where you get stretched, whether it's injuries, suspensions, players retiring. It's just one of the positions through that middle of the field. That's where you win games. It's very difficult if you're under strength there to win, particularly the big games. So for me as a coach and for us as a club, it's an area that we always want to be strong. And some of the players we've brought in are brought in for round one and this year, and some like Sam Essay are one eye on this season, but for the future as well. We believe the likes of him and Harvey Hill are going to develop into long-term front rowers here.
With those new recruits, though, particularly in the middle, can we expect to see a different style of play from the Warriors this year?
Some games a little bit different, some games very simple. Their job won't change too much. Run hard, make the tackles. I don't think particularly it's going to change our style. But hopefully it makes us a bit more effective at playing that style.
Luke Thompson is one of those new players. Why did you need him at this club?
We thought Luke could bring to us some leg speed. He's very dynamic. He's a proven Super League front rower, and he's a good age bracket for us where his experience is proven, but he's also got plenty of good rugby ahead of him. So it's not a case of needing him, it's a case of wanting him, and I feel he's a really good fit for us, and I think we're going to help him as well.
And just a word on Cruz Leeming as well, who has joined the club. As you said, he just won one of the yo-yo tests. How impressed have you been with him?
Yeah, very impressed. I feel like the chemistry is really good between our three hookers, him, Brad O'Neill and Tom Forber, some healthy competition. They've got different skill sets, each of them, and they're bringing the best one out of one another, and that's what we're looking for. There's going to be times where we need the best of Cruz, times where Brad O'Neill gets the nod as well, and I feel that healthy competition and that balance between certain players in certain positions. It's a long season ahead, so we're going to need everyone on board.
One of your standout players last year, man of steel, Beven French, you've given him the number 6 jersey. Where can his game get better? I mean, can it get better?
Yeah, 100% it can get better. I think him having a little bit more time, if you look at that last 10 or 11 games of last season, they were his first in the position, certainly in Super League. So him growing into that role, building on his combinations with Harry, Jay, Ryan Hampshire, the hookers we've just spoken about. I feel like the chemistry within the team can only help Bevan and our spine in general.
Okay, well, I'm just keeping one eye on this yo-yo test, as you are as well. We still have Jay Fielding. Is Beven French still going? He's not, but we can excuse him because he's only been back in the country for a short time. Matt Peet, thank you so much for your time. I'll let you pay your full attention to the rest of this yo-yo test. Thank you so much and the best of luck for 2024.